Only on Fox 23. Today is the first day the world's largest airline and one of Tulsa's largest employers, American Airlines, is flying without one of its signature airplanes in more than 35 years. Fox 23's Rick Maranon was the only Tulsa reporter on the ground in Roswell, New Mexico, as American parked its MD-80s for the last time in company history.
It's like showing up for your own funeral and being surrounded by those who've gone before at your final resting place. Just like at a funeral, there was a service.
It was a great airplane.
There was celebration. And there was somber silence. The last of the infamous American Airlines Silver Birds arrived one by one at their final destination Wednesday. It was as so many put it.
This is an end of an era.
End of a great era on this airplane.
Once cutting-edge technology, they're now obsolete to more modern and fuel-efficient planes.
And, it's been a pleasure flying it. I hope it fares well, whoever takes care of it next.
Captain Bruce Taylor finished one last checklist, put a final farewell in the logbook, and his 25 years of flying the MD-80 was over.
It's the end of an era for me flying these airplanes, and I'm moving on to the Airbus, so is David, and that's our future.
Captain Mike Pierce parked his plane behind Taylor's and also said his final goodbyes.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. You know, I live in Tulsa, so, you know, it's been a good airplane. I've been on it for a long time.
At one point, American had more than 360 MD-80s in its fleet, and for at least a 30-year span, if you flew on American, you knew you were more than likely going to fly on an MD-80.
Made its debut in May of '83, and I made mine in October of '83, and so I've never existed in a world where the Super 80 didn't exist for American Airlines.
Brian Killian has a special connection to these planes. Tattooed on his arm are the tail numbers of two planes he and his late father flew on together.
It's very emotional, just thinking about my dad, really wishing that he could be here. My brother, my mom, the whole family, my grandparents, everyone. We've been an airline family since birth. It's all I've ever known, really.
But it's not all doom and gloom out here when it comes to all of the planes that have been retired. In fact, some of them are still in good enough condition and have many more miles of flying on them to where they're still perfectly good. It's just that the airline has different plans when it comes to its fleet. I'm told some of these could actually be sold to other airlines, hoping to get the same success out of them Americans had for the past 30-plus years. Keisha Hardaway planned these last flights. She made a career first in Tulsa fixing them and then moved to Dallas to manage them. She says watching her MD-80 list dwindle down to zero has been tough.
It seems like my career has progressed as these aircraft have matured as well. They get to retire today, I don't, but that's okay. Their legacy will live on.
For so many, it was like saying goodbye to a family member one last time. Yes, there were some bad times along the way, but also tons of memories and fun. In Roswell, covering news that matters, Rick Maranon, Fox 23 News.
Wow, great music they're playing as a little soundtrack with that story, too. Well, the MD-80 has been one of the primary sources of jobs for mechanics at the American Airlines maintenance base here in Tulsa. In addition to most mechanics now being moved over to maintaining and repairing the company's new workhorse, the Boeing 737, just last week it was announced the company is bringing in the next generation of jumbo jet, the Dreamliner, to be repaired and maintained in Tulsa for years to come.